Oh my gosh, it's time for Ninja Steel. I missed it on Saturday because I had something else to do, so whatever. At least I caught it on Sunday, like I told you guys. You can see it at 8 o'clock. Ninja Steel. And guess what? No more black screen, so yay. Thank goodness you guys don't have to be bored as hell. Ninja Steel. Alright, so this is episode 10. Episode 10, no black screen. Anyways, they called it Ribbon Ranger, which apparently we find out why. So we get the start of the 6 Rangers together and they have a ribbon tree. Now, the ribbon tree, I have 2 things about it. Number one, it is interesting because, well, some towns, some cities have their own thing that is different between other cities and stuff. We might see it weird, but on the other hand, it's their own quirk. It's the thing that makes sense. So it works in that way it works, but on the other hand, I'm like, it doesn't really work. I mean, a ribbon in a tree. Sounds kind of stupid. I wish they would have done something like they had a wall and the wall had like lots of carvings and stuff, or it could be a ribbon wall or some kind of crap like that. You know, that they hammered a whatever. I don't know. But I'm just saying it's kind of weird to create a ribbon tree. In Japan, I do remember they do have something like that, but that's in a certain occasion. But hey, whatever. You had to adapt it some way. So the ribbon it ties into a perfect moment. So when something happens, they go to the tree, they remember it by tying a ribbon on it and saying, yes, that is awesome. So we got Calvin and Haley who said, we did it on our anniversary. Sorry, but seriously, man. Yeah, so that's good. It's kind of weird. You said this is for the kids, but really? Okay, whatever, frigate. So Preston made one, and it's a ranger ribbon. Yay, to commemorate that they all 6 found each other, or something like that. And then, oh crap, the tension of the episode where someone actually wants to cut it down, make a brand new building. Apparently it's going to be a freaking skyscraper in the middle of nowhere. What the? Middle of nowhere, you're going to make a skyscraper. Whatever. So anyways, Preston is very, very against this. And of course, this is a Preston episode. The Blue Ranger is featured in this episode. This is his episode. And it's kind of funny that I know exactly which episode this came from in the original content. So yeah, they're like, oh, we got to call the boss. The boss is here, and the boss is Preston's dad. Okay. And Preston's dad is completely crappy. I'm sorry, but he's crappily. But in the end, it makes sense. But I see what he's trying to go for. They're trying to make him funny and everything with suit and glasses and sneaking around and stuff like that. Kind of in quotations Japanesey, but sorry, you're in America. It won't fly here. Personally, I wish you would have just copied and pasted Wes's dad from Time Force. How hard is that? Wes's dad didn't need freaking goofy crap. Weston's dad was very respectable. So exactly how exactly is it not cool that you can easily copy and paste Wes's dad? Wes's dad in Time Force was strict. He didn't need to be goofy. He didn't need to be silly. It was Wes's dad. He was strict and he was actually a staple in Time Force's story. Not that much, but they made sure that it was so good. Oh my gosh, having him in the series, it just added to his character. Preston's dad, however, it doesn't really add to his character at all. He was most likely a one-off, and we most likely will never see him again. Truly sad. But anyways, yeah, so we have a father-son confrontation, and, well, the dad has no sensitivity, not at all. He's like, yeah, this is just a tree, frigate, man. So he, again, like I said, he's going to make a freaking skyscraper and he only cares about money, his company, and well, Preston obeys his dad and he's like, get in the car, just get in the car. And I'm like, and it turns out like the 2 interns that he had, it's freaking Victor and Monty. Yet again, Victor and Monty shows himself in that freaking episode. Trying to relive some reason they're trying to still relive the Bulk and Skull early days. I don't understand their mentality on this. But it's for the keys. No, we can't use that excuse. We can't use that excuse. They tried Bulk and Skull's thing way back in Power Rangers Samurai. Was it really actually one where it's like, yeah, Not really. I mean, I had some little connection to him, but it sucks because, come on. Side note, Skull liked Kimberly. Nothing never happened. Now we go to his son. His son likes, I think her name was Emma. No, Erica. Whatever. Anyways, he liked the Pink Ranger too, and nothing came of it. What the fuck, man? Really? Really? I mean, if you're going to bring him back and live the glory days, at least have a better ending than Bogan Skull. Bogan Skull has a somewhat ending that I had to make 2 videos about trying to figure out crap. But I'm still saying it would be cool that one of them gets the Ranger, one of them gets the girl. It would have been pretty cool. Skull did get the girl, but is off screen completely. Okay, let's continue on. So apparently what Victor and Monty wants to do, because they want to be just like him, is they get the hose and they're about to spray the freaking Rangers down. But Preston used his magic, and I'm like, that is a good idea. That was well written. Smart move. And of course, in quotations, the hose goes mad, and they do have a funny ending where the hose just straight up sprayed freaking Victor and Monty. So the dad actually means business, and the Rangers try to figure out how to convince him not to tear down, not to cut down this tree. So they decide to get everyone who actually put a ribbon on the tree and bring them there. And they all will together try to convince him. Meanwhile, we got the monsters. So we got Trap Saw, and this is where I'm like, Trap Saw. Trap Saw is actually from the episode where the Blue Ranger has his beloved lawnmower. Okay, side note, in the original version, the Blue Ranger has a fancy of the Englishman lifestyle. He was in England, which, as you can see, folks, they could have actually done what Ninja could not do. They could have made Preston a part of do 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 do. What house in freaking damn Hogwarts has blue? Oh my gosh, Ravenclaw! So they could have made an awesome connection. I know it would be hard to fucking damn do, but it would have been cool if they would have just tried to reach out and do it. But instead they didn't. Anyways, yeah, so he has his beloved lawnmower, and the lawnmower turns evil. My gosh. Anyways, let's continue on. But yeah, it's kind of funny that both of the episodes are Blue Ranger themed and centered. Anyways, apparently the monster is good with traps, and he does have a funny moment where he set off his own trap, and you're trying to prove that I'm a trap master. And well, Venjix actually is there just to show that I am an evil head honcho. Remember that. So yeah, there we go. For the kids, they had to make sure they did that crap. So Preston tries to do a heart-to-heart with his dad. Turns out that Preston's mom actually died. Not sure when. Could have died at childbirth. There is no real connection of where we're like, when did she actually depart from him? We don't know. So his dad actually only cares about the business, and apparently the business was established by his mom. And then we go back to the Gold Ranger and the Pink Ranger, which Levi was like, hey, wasn't there a restaurant here? And well, the Pink Ranger's like, well, I don't know how long you've been away or how long or something, or maybe your mind's shot, but there's no restaurant here. So that's the weird part. And that is where we have something cool. And I'll talk about this right now. So the cool part is that you have some good mystery, or the fact of maybe maybe Levi actually has been gone longer than thought on the spaceship, number one. Or number two, it could actually be a freaking restaurant, but apparently this might be a base of the monsters. Which would be cool if they would have did that crazy concept of where the monsters actually have a base on Earth and they don't know where it is, but Levi knows. Levi knows. And oh well. But still, it's a good idea on that concept. I definitely admit, there's a good idea on that mystery. So we got Brody, and Brody was just alone putting up flyers and stuff, and the monster saw him and set up a trap. The trap failed, and well, Brody actually saw the monster freaking follow his own trap. And then Ripcon shows up and is like, you gotta do better than that, damn it. I freaking damn gave you recommendation. And well, he goes and make more traps. Meanwhile, Ripcon versus Brody. I actually had to think about this, and I think this is the second battle in the original content. Of course, I think this is technically a second battle in series 2, I think. So it's either a second battle or they actually made new footage. And it's a decent battle. It did what it needed to do. Now, at the ribbon tree, no one showed up. Preston meets up with them and tries to say, hey, Rangers, hey, guys, I think we should just quit and allow my dad to destroy this tree. And they were like, no, that's your dad talking. And the dad actually apparently will only listen to his mom. The people showed up and they were like, no, you can't destroy the tree. Can't tear it down. And his dad actually arrives and he's like, cut it down. And the leader, lumber person, well, anyways, whatever he is, he's like, no, there's so many people, and the dad just takes a freaking chainsaw and said, okay, fine, freak it, I'll do it myself. And Preston actually tries to talk him down. Then all of a sudden, a blue ribbon just came out of the freaking stupid tree and landed on his dad's shoulder. Now, it turns out that his mom actually put that ribbon on the tree. And apparently he forgot that they did it because it turns out the mom and dad both did it. And you're like, that doesn't make sense. I would have preferred they would have been like, the mom put it there. He had no idea she put it there, but there it is. It's like, that makes much more sense than he said, oh, we both did it together and I buried that memory because of your mother's death. That makes sense, but I would have preferred this other option of his mom did it and the dad didn't know because the dad was busy. The dad was still doing his thing, and well, the mom actually took the baby, put the ribbon in the tree, and the dad never knew until now. That would have been freaking damn cool. That would have been something that makes much more sense than the whole we did it together. And I'm like, well, if you did it together, I can understand that, yes, it was a painful thing that happened. And it makes more sense that, oh, well, apparently, I guess at childbirth or a few years later, while he's young, she died. But on the other hand, I would have preferred the idea. Also, I understand. But when it comes to it, when it comes to a birth of a child, your son, I'm sorry, no matter what happens, that is a precious moment and nothing can squash that. Thus meaning the freaking ribbon should actually still be memorable. They can't get away with the whole mother's death, buried memories and stuff. That only works if we knew exactly when she died. But of course, it's a kid show, it's a kid show. And you can't really do that, right? So it's better off you would have just said she did it on her own. And you didn't know until just now, which makes a perfect idea. Because that will be a horrible dagger in the freaking dad's heart. It's like, oh, she must have did this before she died. Oh my gosh. It's like, yes, that makes a better idea than this because my gosh. Oh, dads, they have horrible memories. Ninja Steel. That's what Ninja Steel says. Okay, well, anyways, the monsters started shooting. Yeah, the freaking minions started shooting at the people. Oh, holy frick. The Rangers actually fought in civilian clothes a little bit. Then a trap was set, but apparently it failed, and, well, we find out that this trap was put in a dumb place. But anyways, the monsters said, oh, well, since my trap failed, I'm gonna cut this freaking tree down. And the dad was like right in front of us, like, no, you're not gonna cut the tree. You'll cut the tree over my dead body. I ad-libbed that part, but still. He's gonna die if he gets it. So, yeah, Preston kicks and protects his dad. The Rangers guard his dad, and then the monster say, oh, frick this, I'm running away. And, well, they chase after the freaking monster. The Rangers found him and they morph and they fought, and the monsters actually filmed it by Flycam, and the audience like, woo, yeah, woo. And well, it turns out yet again they used stock footage from episode 1 of the original series. This is like the second damn time they did this. But anyways, yeah, they used the original footage of the first episode for the Yellow Ranger. And well, I do have to admit, for Red Ranger, it was nice to see Ninja Star Blast Strike. That was pretty cool. I mean, that was pretty cool. Not sure if that actually was on the episode, the original, but if it wasn't on the original, that was smart thinking. That was cool. Sadly, I think I can't give you credit for that. So the white ninja, aka Haley, she actually had some episode one footage just a little bit mixed in with new footage. Then we had the line of fire move, which I was like, oh damn, you get killed now. And of course, Trap Saw actually got to grow, and he was kicking the city some, even though I guess you could say, yeah, monsters would like that, but on the other hand, technically, when it comes to it, shouldn't I'm just saying, shouldn't he be more focused on the opponent and not destroying the city? I'm sorry, but the whole freaking thing of it's a game show, it really sucks and backfires on you. I'm sorry, but it's true. So, anyways, they summon the Zords. Levi's just standing there not summoning his Zord, which lots of people I have to agree would say, why the hell didn't he summon his Zord? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I agree. But anyways, yeah, he was just using their Zord because, well, this is an episode that the Gold Ranger wasn't in. Yeah, this is the pre episodes before the Gold Ranger actually showed up. So yeah, and again, I'm gonna continue to say this, but the Buzzsaw Saber is still too much for me. It's like, oh my god, do you think it really is necessary we have this? Well, anyways, they demorph, and a mystery guy actually saw them do it, and it's like, oh sh. And Ripcon gets scolded because, well, he failed yet again. Preston's dad created Ribbon Tree Park. He's now made this whole entire area a park. And, well, it was a touching moment between father and son. Now, as for the Pink Ranger saying, whatever happened to the monster's trap? It's like, dang, man. It's really kind of stupid where you have this crap right here. But okay, fine, frick it. So, yeah, Victor and Monty was fired from their internship, and they also fell into his trap, which his trap was actually by a bench. Yeah, it was actually on a bench. If you said the bench, you're screwed. And, well, that's what Victor and Monty did. Yeah, Bulk and Skull all over again. Actually, I don't think so, because Bulk and Skull, yeah, I think it's Bulk and Skull. It really is. At least the good news is that they'll never actually get screwed over enough where they get Bulk and Skull turned into monkeys. Then we got the closing moments, and well, it turns out that the mystery guy is Brody's brother. I do have to admit, it is an actually touching moment right there. It was really kind of touching, but it kind of sucks that his brother can't be a ranger. Of course, on the other hand, way back in Zeo, we have Tommy, who actually had a brother, and rest in peace, Jason's brother. Yeah, he died some years ago. Actually, he died the same time as Tween. Sorry for dark moment, but yeah, he was maybe a candidate of being the Gold Ranger, but he didn't happen, and well, anyways, it's kind of sad that Brody has a brother that won't actually become a ranger. Kind of sad, unless they actually do something wink wink. But the sad, yeah, they could still do it. They could still do it. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, yeah, we just have to watch. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another episode review of Ninja Steel.